Arsenal have made it to the Champions League final after 20 years. And for those of you old enough to remember, it was 17th of May 2006 where Arsenal got beat by Barcelona 2-1. There was a red card. Sol Campbell had the Arsenal fans singing, but the brilliance of Eto'o and Belletti ruined it for Arsenal. But now the likes of Saka, Gyokeres, Rice, Raya have the chance to etch their name in Arsenal folklore history. Can they beat the winners of Bayern Munich or PSG in the final Champions League 2026? Rohit is a very happy Arsenal fan as they beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 to ensure their place into the final. This is two halves and two innings football. Man United, obviously, we're in the Champions League next year, so hopefully we can be talking about it. But for right now, it's all about Arsenal. Hello guys, and welcome to another thrilling episode, Two Halves and Two Innings Football Podcast. We're -1 today, so it's only me and Rohit, but Rohit is the main focus of today's show. Arsenal beating Atletico Madrid, the battle of the Haram Ball, the battle of the dark arts, the battle on the touchline. More action on the touchline than I've seen in a Royal Rumble match in WWE. Yeah. It was wild. It was funny. It was funny. It was Martinelli throwing the ball away, Calafiori trying to start a fight with the opposition bench, and all in all, on the pitch was a Bukayo Saka rebound shot, which sealed the win for Arsenal. Rohit, I mean, North London Forever was raining down on the pitch. There was pyrotechnics. There was fireworks going on there. I mean, that felt like an IPL game. That did. It did. Yeah.
But this is the thing, Ajay. Yeah, those guys are not used to those fireworks. We as cricket fans, we watch IPL every day. We are so used to every game. There's a fireworks after every game, right? And they were like moaning, obviously, opposition fans were moaning, why Arsenal celebrating that much? Why are they? There's only final, guys. It's been after 20 years we've been in whole generation. They didn't even see that, right? There was celebration time. And I remember PSG when they beat us last year in the semi-final, they had fireworks. They were celebrating similar to us as well. So there's nothing wrong in it, you know. I mean, come on, guys. But anyway, you know, I know you talked about Martinelli throwing the ball away, Calafiori coming in, but the star of the show at that time was our sporting director, Berta. He was like proper. He was about to punch Simeone, I think it looks like. And Simeone actually pushed him as well. He was like, what's going on, man? Where the game's gone? To be honest, Ajay, like I said last night, I loved the way we beat Atletico. They are so used to those dark cards. They used to do that every year. And we actually did it on them. Brilliant.
Honestly, it was like Arteta and Simeone were the students of Professor Snape and Harry Potter. I mean, there was some proper dark arts going on there. I mean, Arteta looked like he covered more blade of grass compared to some of the outfield players. He was not staying in the technical box at all. He was trying to collect the ball. He was trying to waste time. Yeah. Honestly, it felt like he had 11 outfield players. The managers were going off on it. But Rohit, I mean, getting into the game, I mean, Bukayo Saka looked very happy at the end of it. He was, you know, full of energy, full of, you know, praise for the team and the fans. But, you know, Gyokeres made the difference in that game, to be fair. I think Gyokeres is probably the best game. Yes. You know, he set up the cross for Trossard. Trossard did very well to take a bit of time, way up the shot, got a bit of a deflection, but, you know, the save luckily bounced in front of Saka. Saka put it away from 3-4 yards out. And that seemed to be the difference, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be 1-0 either way, right? Because both teams are so strong. But again, Atletico they've been scoring goals as well. They've been leaking goals as well. I was hoping, but I knew in Maha it was going to be bloody 1-0. Same.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal looked very favourites. I mean, coming into this, I think with Simeone, I mean, they're not renowned for Atletico for their attacking prowess. I mean, they're just very much, you know, well regimented at the back. Play out from the back and try to play on moments. I mean, but you know, there was some squeaky penalty claims for Atletico. I mean, what did you think about that?
We will come on to that, but I know you mentioned about Arteta's pitch map, right? Heat map, where he was all over the place. He was running more. But oh my God, Gyokeres, the guy gave everything in that game. He was all over the pitch. He was defending. He was controlling the ball, holding the ball, passing. He was proper nightmare for their defense. It was brilliant performance. I think it's the best performance I've ever seen him in Arsenal shirt, I should say. That was a brilliant performance.
Do you think he just plays really well in these Champions League games? Maybe with the likes of Sporting Lisbon, maybe because maybe Sporting Lisbon were elevated their game in these European nights because they knew that domestically they didn't have to really perform too much. But
he had last 2 games. He was brilliant against Fulham as well. He scored 2 goals, made 1.
That's true.
He was brilliant against 2 back-to-back games. He was man of match last night. He was the man of the match last night. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have won that game.
True. And he had a good chance.
Yeah,
he had a good chance near towards the end. Yeah,
my God. I thought that's going in. And he missed
just it. Went over the bar.
No. I thought hopefully that wouldn't come back and bite us, but it didn't. So hopefully,
lucky.
I was.
I mean, if that was Benjamin Sesko, he would have scored that. I'm just saying. But anyway.
We'll see that next year. Once he plays 58 games, we'll see that. But then again, Sesko is pretty good as well. Sesko, I wanted him anyway. You guys know that. But yeah, coming back to your penalty claim. Yeah, again, I think you can see that there was a foul before. But was it actually a foul on Gabriel? I don't know. But ref.
So there was 2, wasn't there? There's 2 penalty claims. So there was one, I think, on Simeone's son, where Gabriel. So there was it was a header. Yeah, it was a header from Saliba back to Raya.
He was going back. Yeah.
And then obviously he was intercepted. I mean, looking at it from different angles, it did look like Gabriel kind of made Simeone off balance, and then it looked like there was a kick on the back of his foot or the back of his leg. So there was contact, and I'm surprised VAR really didn't look at that, to be fair, because he took the ball away.
And Gabriel, Ajay. If you have to go to the final of Champions League, you need a little bit of luck. Like in the last game.
Did you think that was a penalty though? If you looked at that, if that was the opposition, if that was the opposite, so let's just say Gyokeres was running through, intercepted the pass back or the header back, got away from the keeper.
I think it was the same as Gyokeres got in the last leg. First leg in the semi-final, leg, Gyokeres got a penalty. Remember?
Yeah, but there was 3 penalties in that game nearly.
No. I'm just saying. To me, it felt like similar penalty.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm asking you. Should Atletico have got that penalty?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Honestly,
honestly, I'm saying I don't care. We've been sent off. The player's been sent off for wrong choices. So that's maybe karma is giving us something back, right? So you say, guys, enjoy it. Like they say in Bollywood movies, Simran ja le ja. So that's what they're giving us, right? Take it.
Wow.
But on the second one,
objectivity just goes out the window.
If the second one, there was definitely a penalty on Griezmann.
I thought so.
That was definitely a penalty. If there was no foul before, it would have definitely been a penalty. Definitely.
But was it a foul? Was it a foul on Gabriel?
But then again, referee blew the whistle before that, right? Referee just blew the whistle, and then the Calafiori challenge happened. So if referee blew the whistle beforehand, there was no. But if you see, it's not what do you call it? A bad call from a ref. I think they said there's nothing to take away. They said, okay, that's fine. We go with the ref. But same thing happened with our first leg penalty as well. Ref gave the penalty and then they took it away.
True. I mean, Madueke did probably dive a little bit, I think.
Madueke, when he came on, he was like, what was he doing?
He lost the ball so much.
He lost the ball so much. And then he didn't go for the tackle either. He didn't go for the head, remember? But then, remember what did we say last 2 podcasts? Fans in the stadium makes a big difference. Guys, we requested every fan. I don't know who heard it, where it went, or we don't know. But guys, oh my God. Even Rooney said that. He said he played 2 semi-finals against Arsenal Champions League. He never even experienced this kind of atmosphere, environment. And it was brilliant last night. Brilliant. People paid so much money. People came from Australia to watch it. You can see.
Yeah, honestly, I think if you look at your history, I mean, we started off by saying 20 years now in the making. Yeah. This is, the Invincibles was, 21 years, 22 years.
Yeah.
So it's all coming into place now for Arteta. This is like the 5-year, 6-year plan that you guys started at the beginning. You had a really good transfer window. And it does look like now Gyokeres is coming into his best form in an Arsenal shirt. The run-ins there, you've got 5 points over City, with obviously City a game to play. The double looks very, very on, for Arsenal. I mean, it's exciting times. If I was you, Rohit, that'd be jumping up and down in my seat, and letting the world know.
You see, Ajay, there is a progress from last year. There is definitely a progress. We reached League Cup final. Unfortunately, we lost. We reached it. And we did better, little bit one round better in FA Cup. Yeah, I know. I need to stop saying because I'm so old school, isn't it? Yeah,
you're too retro,
League Cup. Yeah, League Cup, right? I don't know why I keep calling Cup. I don't know. Yeah. So we reached the final this year on the Champions League, and we are really, really close to league title as well. So we have made the progress. So remember at the start of the podcast this year, we said if Arteta doesn't win it, he should be sacked. But I said no. Look how he took Arsenal from where we were, 8th, 6th, 8th, 7th, 8th, 7th, and look where we are now. We are competing. And that's what, the minimum thing you want from a team is competition. They should be competing. Trophies will come. The one thing is that they need to be competing.
My only caveat to that is when you look at the history of Arsenal, they have been winners. So there are teams where there's like competing teams. You could probably say that about Tottenham. They're not won 10 years ago. They were so close to, but they were competing for the title against Leicester and the likes of Chelsea. And they were
they came third on the race, two race.
Yeah, exactly. So they came third in a two-legged race. So they're teams where you would say maybe they're competing. The likes of, maybe Chelsea in a period of time before the money came in, they were a middle table team. You would never say that, you need a manager to compete to the Premier League. But once they brought Jose in, they transformed into that team where they were winning titles, and then they turned into a competing team. I think with Arsenal, they should be winning titles. And, with Arteta, I think me and Amit have said, is he the manager before the manager to really take him to the promised land? But you don't know now. I mean, this is a case where in maybe 2-3 weeks, you could be celebrating a double. That could be.
That could be, that could happen.
That's probably
right?
the best.
Yeah.
Is that going to be then the best Arsenal have ever? I mean, the Invincibles, obviously.
That was a good question, actually. Yeah.
You can't beat. I mean, I think if Arsenal fans said, "What would you rather have, a double or the Invincible?" Then, what would you say?
What kind of double, right? I would definitely have Champions League.
Well, there's only two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only double left is the Champions League and Premier League. Would you take two titles?
I definitely have this. I would give away Invincible. But then again, Invincible season can only be matched, right? Can only be like it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that.
Because if you had a Man City fan, what would you rather have? 100 points on the league, or would you rather have your treble season? And I'm sure lots of Man City fans would say treble.
Of course,
exactly, because you want the silverware, don't you?
Want the silverware. Exactly.
I think if Arteta can do this feat where he can beat either Bayern Munich or PSG, which is no easy task. And then go up against the likes of City, which City have not been the best team. Obviously, I will say that, Arsenal winning this league, you could put an asterisk and say, well, every other team has just been really crap. But you have to give credit to Arteta as well. I mean, he's managed to be the best out of a bad crop, let's just say.
This is what happens. Every team someone wins, the other teams are crap anyway, other 19 teams. So
yeah. But no, I mean, City to be fair, you ran away with it for a while, and then obviously you let the door open for City, but now City have kind of given you the door
because
back
of injuries, because of there were so hard games as well, and Mikel did say that, right? He said he watched the game 5-4. It was a brilliant game. He said the first leg of PSG Bayern, right? He said brilliant game, but their players are fresher. None of their players played full 90 minutes in the whole season.
And also PSG also prioritize the Champions League anyway. So
Champions League as well. So they're
domestic league games.
And big points to Bayern's coach company. He did say that. He said I played in. He said that I played in Premier League. No, Mikel didn't mean that we are bad. Mikel meant the pressure. Mikel meant the environment in Premier League is really, really hard when you have four titles to go for, like 2 cups, Premier League, and then Champions League. It's really hard. He did say that because he played in the Premier League. He knows how hard it is.
100%. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great achievement for Arsenal. You could see it in the celebration from the fans. And like I said, the stadiums, like I said, you're building something here. So, is it going to be a case of, one question obviously to ask you then is obviously, like you mentioned about the Bayern Munich and PSG 5-4, and they're playing right now as we're recording this recording this podcast. Do you think, though, that performance over the 2 legs against Atletico Madrid is going to be enough against the likes of PSG or Bayern Munich over 90 minutes? That's the question,
You said this. Anything can happen in the final. Anything can happen in one-off game.
It's true.
If Greece can win the Euros, beating Portugal, then anything can happen.
Wow.
They
had their host,
and we are not that
nation
bad. We are not that bad. We had good players. Our defense is solid. good keeper. So we are not that bad, right? So anything can happen in the final.
Well, as you just said that, I mean, I've literally just checked the scores now. PSG have just scored in the opening 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Dembele has just scored in 3 minutes.
Is he another 5-4, 5-all?
Let's go. 3 minutes in, just got a goal.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll have to cut this recording short when we watch this game. But I mean, quickly. I mean, obviously, we didn't manage to do a recap on obviously the Man City and Everton, but Everton 3-3.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a big talking point in the Premier League race.
Big talking point.
For Arsenal as well, it was double cushion in this 2 days. You know, City dropped 2 points.
I want to play it all, but I will only play that when we win a league and Champions League.
Yeah, but save it for the league. You can do a round of applause for Everton.
I'm going to save it. Yeah. No, definitely. Round of applause for Everton. They could have snatched it. They were brilliant. But I don't know where that... I think when I asked you guys how much the referee gave the added time, you said 6 minutes, and they were bloody playing till 8th minute.
Well, what happened was the goal. There was a substitution, then there was a goal that happened in extra time. So then it added more extra time, isn't it? So, but I mean, to be fair now, I mean, I know me and Amit were talking about the pendulum switching to Man City. You know, when they won their
the
game.
beaters. Yeah.
And now it's I think it's fully in your favour now. I mean, to be fair, you've got the likes of West Ham next. Away.
Tough game. And then
it's Burnley,
they'll be
and then Crystal Palace.
Yeah, tough games. Yeah. They're no easy.
Do you feel like a little bit more confident? Because I know a few weeks ago when we talked about the Carabao Cup final, the FA Cup loss, and then the the kind of Man City loss in the Premier League, you were saying, you know what, Ajay, Rohit,
50-50,
sorry, I'm thinking 50-50, or maybe I'm going to go City now. But look how quickly it shifted now. I think the momentum's probably fully with Arsenal, isn't it?
Amazing. Yeah, Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? I mean, what's happened? I mean, I feel like the shackles are off. Arsenal say, yep, come on, let's do it. But then again, this shows the mentality as well, right? Rice did say that after the defeat, he said, it's not done yet. We got so much to play for. That's what shows, right? This is where you need players. You need leaders in the team to say, guys, don't worry. There's nothing happened yet. Lot to play for. It's not done yet. Imagine if they have given their, patience or their heads down and say, oh, we lost to City. Now the game is over. The league is over. No, they said, no, we can win it. And next game against Newcastle 1-0 was very crucial. Very, very crucial to win that next game. I think that's the best game. Yeah. Not the best game.
Not the best game for Arsenal, but I think the Fulham game was perfect.
Fulham perfect.
The Fulham game was like you said, and we talked about it. It was a great time to play them. Yeah.
And Lewis-Skelly, he started last night as well. I was surprised. Also, wow, he's starting. Wow. I mean, that's it. The trust, isn't it?
I think this is the trick all season. I think Arteta, like, it's a bit of like, it's kind of like a bit of Ruben Amorim where he's not trusting Mainu. It's like, you got to trust a couple of these kids because Odegaard, when he's not playing well, it doesn't justify him to be playing every single game.
Like,
the first half for Arsenal, you guys played well against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Where was Lewis-Skelly? He was in the midfield. And Odegaard came on afterwards, and then, did you look better when Odegaard came on? Maybe not. Did you look better when Madueke came on? I don't think you did.
No.
So this is the thing. It's like, I think Lewis-Skelly, he'll be really good, but I think with Arteta, if he lets him go, if you guys let go of him this summer, I think you might regret it. You might regret it.
Let's see. So, I think he becomes I think he equals the record of youngest player to play 3 semi-finals, Champions semi-finals, I think. So he played the last semi-final as a left back. And this semi-final as well. So last 2 and this one starting. So that's good. Good for him. Yeah.
So right. I mean, one quick question then before we head off. Then in Declan Rice. Then so it was a funny start because it was obviously me being a Man United fan. I'm obviously thinking, Bruno Fernandes. If he gets 20 assists, 21 assists, he should be a shout for Premier League Player of the Year. But I mean, Declan Rice has played more games than Bruno Fernandes. Declan Rice has been in more competitions than Bruno Fernandes. And if Declan Rice wins the Premier League, and if you win the Champions League, then in your mind, do you think it's a contest over? Do you think Declan Rice should be Premier League Player of the Year?
I think they decide before that, don't they?
I think
they do it.
I think it was. I'd assume it would be after every accolade has been finished.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. I thought they do it before the season ends. I think that's what happens. No, anyway. But you know what? To be honest, I'm not into more individual rewards at the moment. I'm just focused on Arsenal go and win the league and go and win the Champions League as a team. Who cares who wins the PFA Player of the Year? I don't care personally. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice. That's
I remember
nice
that because you know what? I remember Ronaldo. I definitely remember when Ronaldo first time won the PFA Player of the Year, and they said, "Okay, is this the moment?" He said, "No, the moment is coming." He said this, and that shows the confidence. That shows the mentality that he said, "It's fine, but I want this is nothing as compared to Champions League and Premier League trophy," and that was his first Premier League trophy. Before that, he won the PFA Player. He said no.
There's only a couple of players like Ronaldo. I'm sure a player like
no. I'm just saying because that's how you should
from
be,
humble
right?
beginnings in West Ham.
Yeah, but that's how you should be. Like rather than individual accolades, you should be focused on the team accolades and what team is winning. You know, even though there's a Raya now becomes like he's gonna win the Golden Glove, and some players gonna win the Golden Boot as well. So, but then again, what the team is? It's like scoring 100 and you lost the game in one day cricket or test cricket. What's the point of that 100? Like Connolly
don't say that. What's the point of
please,
please. We're not talking about Punjab cricket.
We'll talk about that in another episode. Cricket one.
We'll talk about cricket. But yeah, no. Okay, that's. I mean, yeah, you make a point. Obviously, the team accolades. But what I'm saying is that Declan Rice probably isn't thinking about it himself. But I'm thinking that if you look at him, he would be my only.
Yeah, he would be contender.
That would be.
He's a contender.
Contending. If you look at him, maybe Ryan Cherky.
Ryan Cherky, Haaland,
Soboslai, 20 plus, Bruno Fernandes. So you kind of think, what's more important?
Thiago, the guy came in the first time ever in the Premier League, scoring 20 plus goals in the Premier League. It's a big thing to do. It's not easy. Yeah. Thiago, so I want him to score another hat trick against City now this weekend, so he can take it.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Let's see if he has.
I hope he doesn't miss the sitters like he missed against United.
Yeah. Something was wrong with him. I think he tied his shoelaces wrong. Shoes.
He probably thinking he's on the wrong ground. He said, in another ground he will score goals.
100%.
In Manchester. Yeah.
Right, but Rohit, we can't leave without having a prediction now for the Champions League final because this is a Champions League podcast. Let's just say, PSG are winning. So let's just say, for argument's sake, PSG gets to the final.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus PSG final. What would be your prediction?
Wow. 1-0 to the Arsenal. You knew that's coming up.
And there we have it, folks. There we have it. Rohit has spoken. Everyone get your drinks ready for... When is the Champions League final? Was it
30th of May. End of May.
30th of May. Yeah. End of May, yeah. So that's it, 30th of May. We look forward to... we should do a live view of that, We should do watch along.
We could do a live watch along. We could, definitely.
Yeah. But no, Arsenal fans on cloud 9, reaching this finals after 20 long years, and now Bayern Munich and PSG are battling it out. PSG currently 1-0 up. Fantastic. This is going to be a great game of football, and the Premier League race hotting up as well. So we will be back at the weekend where we will review the Premier League action. Can Arsenal extend their lead? Will City slip up? Or will Arsenal slip up? And will City be able to close the gap? Oh, it's all to play for. It's all happening. We're happy. We've got Champions League football. Yeah, we don't care. Carrick at the wheel. Let's see if he gets the job. Let's see. But you know what? It's hotting up for first and second, and it's also hotting up for who's going to get relegated. West Ham, Tottenham, Forest. Let's see. But guys, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you to our sponsors at Synaptech. And please do give them a check on the description below. If you want to get involved, again, we always say, please do drop us a message and we'll be able to accommodate. And please, again, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and we will catch you on the next podcast. Take care.